Should be good here in just a second. Looks like we're good. Let me see if this has the game. I don't think it does. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, I can't. I don't have a stream for the game tonight, so I have to watch on game day. But either way, 2-2, nobody on. First batter of the game. Springer, obviously. That should be a ground out over to the shortstop, one away. And it is, one out. What's up, Wade? What's up, Kevin? McGonagall over to Torque, one up, one away. Make sure you guys drop likes. Nobody has quite yet. It would be nice if you could. Yeah, best of luck. Best of luck. I don't think my team's gonna win, but you know. Ooh, what the fuck is his name? Penango? How the hell do I say this last name? P-I-N with an umlaut A-N-G-O. Penango? 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 Anyway, Guerrero Jr. is up with 2 away. If you're a Blue Jays fan, help a brother out because I have no idea how to say that shit. That's a crazy last name. I'm good, Wade. How are you? Warm for you today? Hell yeah. What's up, Daniel? What's up, Aurora? Hopefully you are both doing well. It's a 1-2 count here after a foul ball. Fouled away again. We'll have another 1-2. Nobody on. 2 away in the top of the first of a 0-0 game. Guerrero the hitter. Hannafy the pitcher. We'll probably see Ty Madden for a large chunk of this game. We'll have some openers, but then Madden will come in, obviously. So, and Guerrero strikes out swinging. We'll head to the bottom of the first. Nice job by Hannafy to get a clean first inning. We'll see McGonagall, Dingler, and Keith. Kind of a different looking lineup today. Dingler batting second. McGonagall, Dingler, Keith, Green, Vierling, Workman, McKinstry, Torkelson, and Lee. What's up, Paul? Think of like pina colada. Okay, so it's Pinyango. Pinyango. Pinyago. The other N is silent, it sounds like. Cool. Pinyago. Look at me, Spanish speaker, big foreign language expert. All right. Bottom of the first coming up, it'll be McGonagall, Dingler, and Keith against Yesavage. He's got a 6.8 ERA. I'm guessing he's a dominant starting pitcher. He started 3 games. He's played in 3 games. So, yeah, he's been dominating so far. That kind of leans in our favor. We tend to hit pitchers who pitch like this. You got 2 hits? Nice, man. That's good. If you're a Blue Jays fan, you should be a little worried that you have a star pitcher on the mound with a very good ERA. For no reason whatsoever, the Tigers destroy guys like this. Oh, he's right-handed, too. That's a son of a bitch for your team. We may score 8 runs tonight in like 4 innings and then score 2 runs the rest of the series. Hits are hits. McGonigal, Dingler, and Keith to lead it off. Bottom of the first, no score. Yeah, especially it's really bad news that he's a young pitcher. We destroy young, talented pitching. It's old veterans with middling career ERAs that we tend to do bad against. And like random, like lefties are every other. I don't know. It's kind of random with lefty starters, but righty starters we destroy them if they're good. If they're bad, we get dominant. Like if we face Jack Flaherty, we'd probably get a perfect game thrown against us. That's how that would work out. And I wish I was joking, by the way. But if we were to face, who's a good righty? We just do like when we like Spencer Strider. I think we did good off Skeens. We don't do bad off good right-handed pitching. Like especially young, right-handed pitching. One away, McGonigal flies out. However, this guy seems really good. His numbers are phenomenal. Though a 1.35 WHIP is a little concerning. I wouldn't like that if I was a Blue Jays fan. Because walks plus hits per innings pitched, you know what I mean? So for every 1 inning pitched, he's giving up, you know, I think that's how that works. So every 3 inning or 3/5 of an inning, he gives up a run. It's a very specific, or a hit or a walk. It's basically every inning he'll give up one. When it's over 1, you know. All right. 1-1 here on Dingler. Damn, we lost a lot of people. Not my fault. They're pitching slow. Either way, 1-1 count, 1 away. I haven't missed a single thing in this game. Two one. You know, I could add no commentary, just do blanket coverage. No one's really talking, so I can do whatever I want. 3-1 here to Dingler. Pitch misses outside. I would be afraid to throw to the Dingler, too. You never know what the Dingle Meister might give you. Could be a Dingle single, Dingle walk. 1 on, 1 out. Here's Colt Keith, who's been cold as shit lately. Still hitting over 300, basically riding on a good start to the season. But because he's not very good, he doesn't play very often, so. Anyway, here's Keith. Hopefully he doesn't strike out on 3 pitches. But ball 1. All right, he didn't swing. Gausman is pitching Sunday, and we have a spot starter for tomorrow. We have Casey Mize returning tomorrow. You guys may actually lose that game tomorrow. We finally have an actual pitcher. Then we're down to 9 people. I don't know what's wrong with the stream. Hopefully it's not so bad. Keith has a base hit. That'll move the runner over to third. It'll be first and third now with 1 away. Good start to the first inning. Tigers off to yet again a hot start. I think at least the last 2 games against the Mets, we also had big first innings. I think all 3 games we got off to hot starts and just did nothing for the rest of the game, which is a little bit of a bummer. Hopefully they're able to kind of correct all that. Damn, dude, there's no one watching right now. Wonder why that is. I have no issue with ending the stream if we can't get it going in a half hour, in about 20 minutes or so. We'll probably call it early. Fuck that. I ain't streaming to 10 people. No offense to anyone here, but this isn't really worth my time. Hopefully it picks up. If not, I'll end the stream. I don't give a fuck. I'm just streaming to nobody. There ain't nobody here. Swing and strike one. Especially since no one's really talking either. I don't really care to stream to nobody who is in a dead chat. Very boring. I'd much rather play video games. What I've been doing all day. I want to get back to it. Anyway, it is another ball in the dirt. We'll have a 2-2 count. A little bit of a wild start here for you, Savage. A lot of commentators for the Blue Jays. Tigers? Really? Are there a lot of Blue Jays YouTubers, I'm guessing? Never has been a problem streaming Blue Jays games. Bunch of Canadian channels. Yeah, that would make sense. Like 800 of them. But it was, normally, Apple TV, I do a lot better on. And Riley Green strikes out to the surprise of nobody. It looks like this inning is going nowhere. Veerling's up, so... well, it was a good try this inning. We got runners at first and third. Here's Matt Veerling. I hate this guy. Why isn't Max Clark batting right now? I'd much rather see Clark up there than this fucking idiot. I'm so sick of Matt Veerling already. Right, here comes a shitty fly out. Wow, can't wait for that. A no power fly out to medium depth left field or center field. Ball one. Maybe he'll just throw a wild pitch and we'll get a run. God damn, dude. And I don't even dislike Matt Veerling. I just hate everybody who plays center field that isn't Max Clark. Like, I'm really glad we're not playing Perez today. Matt Veerling is fine when he doesn't have to play every day. What's up, Tesla? He's a good backup player. Kind of like a right-handed McKinstry. But the problem is, when you have to play Veerling and McKinstry every day, it's really bad. And we don't have to do that. Maybe he'll get a hit, but it's 1-2, so it's not looking great. Against a righty, too, is never good odds for us with him. Don't know why he's not batting. Like, him and McKinstry should have swapped spots. And he strikes out swinging. Not a surprise at all. Riley Green and Matt Veerling strike out in back-to-back at-bats, blowing a really good start to the inning. Not a surprise at all based on the two guys hitting. Veerling specifically. Okamoto, Varsho, and Sanchez. Okamoto, Varsho, and Sanchez. Top two, 0-0. Tigers blow a really good shot there because they can't get a base hit. And Keith sucks at hitting. I don't know why everyone keeps defending Colt Keith. I hate him. He sucks. I would trade him immediately if I had the opportunity. If I could offer him in a package for a right-handed hitter who hits 275 and 10 home runs a year, I would do it immediately. I wouldn't even think twice. I'd be like, yeah, I will do that. Because odds are he plays better defense than that loser. I don't like Colt Keith. He's my least favorite player on the team outside of like guys who shouldn't be on. Like, I don't hate Wenciel Perez, right? He's just not very good at baseball. He's here because a bunch of guys are hurt. All right, fair enough. I can understand injuries. Colt Keith, I don't know why he's here still. We should have traded him. We should trade him in the offseason. Veerling, I think those injuries that Veerling suffered were a lot worse than people know. And that's why I like Matt Veerling. And I think he has a very bright future as a head coach in Major League Baseball, but I don't know. You know what I mean? I think last year's injuries really fucked him up. Like, I think those were bad injuries because he doesn't look the same at all. There's no pop to his swing. He can still play defense all right because his speed's okay. But there's just no pop to him anymore. There's no explosiveness. Like, he can still swing and make contact, but it's like horrible contact every time. Think about it, when's the last time you seen or like saw him make like solid, like, wow, that's good contact. Like, every time Torque touches a baseball, it flies off his bat, right? Which is why logistically you don't actually, and that'll be a double into right field. Well, that's what we get for putting shitty outfielders out there when the solution is so simple. Our outfield problems in right field are not or shouldn't exist. And now we have to sit through a pitching change. Don't know why this wasn't fucking done before the inning started, but cool, dude. Right back to a commercial break the game goes. We have to sit through a pitching change after the inning just started. Very fun. This is why I fucking hate watching baseball sometimes. I hate pitching changes like this. We have to sit through this for the rest of the game, by the way. The Tigers doing this, which is awful. I fucking hate it. Every single aspect of the way we manage baseball games, I fucking despise. Now we have to sit through a fucking pitching change, even though the inning just started a half second ago. Very fun. Very, very fun. We should change that. The rule should change again, just like they did with the shift, because this is fucking retarded. They just stopped talking about Troy Melton, so I'm guessing he got hurt again. The problem is the Tigers are starting their entire backup team. That's actually the problem, Jason. We have too many guys injured. All of our starters are hurt, is the actual problem for the Tigers offense. You're saying they're playing a bunch of guys that like were hopefuls. It's like, yeah, because they're all the backups. That's why they're not very good. Like, you can play Matt Vierling or McKinstry in a lineup with a bunch of starters, and it doesn't really matter. But when they're both in the lineup expected to produce, that's when you run into problems. Yeah, Max Anderson, you can kind of understand because he's just coming back from injury. All right, fair. Max Clark makes, it's like, dog, if we're going to run Wencio Perez up there, I don't think Max Clark would do worse. I actually don't think he could do worse than what Perez has done. I bet you if you could track it, Perez has lost just 4 games since he's been called up. I guarantee defensively we could track it, and his shitty defense has cost us 4 games. I'm not even being facetious. I think it's about 4. Dude, he doesn't even know how to play outfield. It's just he's okay at center field because it's just running in a straight path to the ball. If that ball gets into the corner, he has to guess. I can read the ball off the bat and know if it's a corner shot and if you need to fucking play it off the wall or not. And that'll be 0-2 now on our show. Runner at second, nobody out. You know, anyone who's played corner outfield for more than 3 or 4 years, really easily, you can start to pick up if oh shit, that's a corner shot. Oh shit, that's not a corner shot. I need to get there and cut that. It's genuinely fucking your second year playing corner outfield shit. And I get it. He's not an outfielder by trade. But I promise you, by the second year that I would play outfield, I knew how to do every single thing an outfielder's supposed to do and how to read the baseball as it got hit. And I don't have depth perception. It was just, you know what I mean? I was just out there on vibes. And I got it right 99% of the time. Sometimes I drop balls. And Varsho strikes out looking one away. You know, sometimes you make errors, but I didn't have depth perception, and I'm not very good at defense. But I've also thrown out so many people from right field at first base or second base because the second baseman missed the baseball, and because I'm heads up, and you know, a lot of young hitters think ball goes to outfield, you can kind of jog to first. I probably have like 30 outfield assists in my life just off that throw to first or second base, because the base runner thinks that, like, hey, that ball's in the outfield, I get a free 90 feet. It's like, no, you don't. I'm actually gonna throw you out. You want to know a fun story? The first time I did that, the umpire literally went like like the umpire literally just went, I don't know what to call right now. I didn't know he could do that. Like, so the runner was ruled safe at first because I had thrown him out. Like, it was, but like the umpire was like, his call was like this. He went, and then he had to talk to the other umpires, and they ruled him safe at first because, and I quote, the umpire did not know that you were allowed to throw somebody out from the outfield to at first base. They thought it was an automatic base hit. 2-1. And then I proceeded to throw the next 3 kids in a row out at first base. Because I think the coach told them that they should hit the ball to right field because the umpire doesn't know how to make calls. And that'll be a ground out over to the right side of the infield. Runner will advance to third. Runner at third, 1 away for Clement. It was like a travel league. It was like travel ball or something like that. Like local county travel ball. We didn't play other counties, but it was like inter-county. So it's like, it's almost like we could have been a Little League World Series team, so I'm not really sure why the fuck why that mistake was made by the umpires. 2-0. My coach yelled at him for like 10 minutes, and then I was told I'm allowed to do that, and then I just start throwing everybody out from the outfield. I have 2 of them in high school baseball. You know how embarrassing it is to get a base hit in high school baseball and then get thrown out from right field by a guy who looks like me, who's a pitcher who can't hit, who in the same game missed a fly ball because I thought I was camped under it and it landed like 10 feet behind me. And then on like 3 plays later, I gunned a guy out at first base. You know how embarrassed that guy must have felt? That the dipshit outfielder who can't see. The swing and strike 1, it's 2-1. Fucking threw his ass out at first base. To be fair, though, I have a cannon arm in the outfield. I throw the ball incredibly hard. I can throw the ball from the outfield harder than I can when I pitch. And that was always the funniest thing in the world. I can throw rifles around the infield into home plate. I have a very good arm. But the second you tell me to pitch, I lose like 30 miles an hour on my throws. The fastest I ever got was like 70. And that was my average pitch was 65 for fastest. But I also had a severe back injury that limited my ability to bend all the way down. I could bend about 3/4, but I couldn't bend all the way needed. You know how you're supposed to be able to like tap the ground when you pitch properly? They walk Clement, so it'll be runners at the corners with 2 away. Two down, runners at the corners for does that say Gonzalez? Jimenez. What's up, Jake? Hey, that'd be cool if JV comes back. I was a machine pitcher. I was a relief closer for when I pitched in high school. I pitched a lot. We had a couple guys who could throw in the upper 80s, and I would come in after them. And I was a machine. I could throw the ball wherever I desired. I could throw breaking balls wherever I want. I understood how all my pitches moved, so I could throw them around in a way that kind of manipulated and let me like hit locations in a specific way. Like, oh, I know can throw us oh, damn. Well, it looks like a fly ball scored 2 runs. It looks like the fly ball is hitting to shallow right field. 2-0 Blue Jays. Boy, that's pretty bad baseball. Oh, it was a ground ball. Okay. Yeah, but it says ground ball. But was that thing like a line drive that like dropped in front of McKinstry? Because they scored a runner from first on that. That doesn't seem possible that many runners scored. And a ground ball. Believe it or not, I'm technically a strikeout expertise. I'm very good at striking people out. Despite the fact that I threw 65 miles an hour on my fastballs. I will say, though, I gave up a lot of home runs. When a guy got a hold of me, they jacked that shit like 800 feet every time. I had a very good ERA. It's like a 2.1 career ERA. The problem was I just didn't throw hard enough for colleges to give a fuck. And anyone who was like college bound, D3 or lower, or D3 or higher, hit home runs off me. Every single one of them. I faced the guy who was going to D1 college baseball twice, and he hit 2 grand slams off me. In the same game, in the same inning. I gave up 10 runs in 1 inning before. In the only game I ever started. They loaded the bases on me by hitting singles, and then this guy named Lindsay came up and hit a grand slam, and then they did it again. Like, they did this thing where they, like, maneuvered it just right, and then he hit another one. I think it was 12 runs, to be honest with you. I don't even remember. I got fucking destroyed, dude. And then the guy came up to me after the game, and before the first game, I was looking at the lineup card, and I was very loudly talking shit about the team. This was, by the way, Lapeer East, who had lost like maybe 4 games the year we played them, maybe 5, maybe 6. It was a ridiculous. This was like the last games of this. This was an unbelievably good baseball team. 2010, 2011, right around that time. I don't want to dox myself, but I gave up 2 grand slams in 1 inning to one guy. And the reason he did that was because in the first game, I was looking at the lineup, and I seen a guy whose first name was Lindsay. And the Tigers challenged the call, but it'll be upheld. It's 3-2 for what the fuck is this last name? Valenzuela. So what had happened was, I seen the last name Lindsay. I was loudly talking shit. He looked over at me from first base when I was doing this. He went like this. He just gave me this weird thumbs up. And I was just like, and I nodded at him. I didn't know what that meant. And then I was warming up, and he gave me another thumbs up from the dugout when I was warming up before the first inning. And the Tigers will have another pitching change happen here. Awesome. 2 pitching changes in 1 inning. That's what we want to see, boys and girls. That's what we are watching for. This is the second pitching change of the inning. Wow. We're still in the bottom of the second, by the way. Bottom of the second. We'll have another commercial break. The Tigers will bring in another pitcher. Dog, I'm almost over this game. Genuinely, I don't give a shit about this game right now. They've actually taken me out of the game in the second inning with the number of pitching changes by one team. That's actually ridiculous. You know that the only reason it's annoying is because we have to sit through a 2.5-minute commercial break, and then they come back, they get 1 out, and then they go right back to a 2.5-minute commercial break. And that's the second time this inning that's happened. That's a horrible pace of baseball. We've watched almost no baseball this stream. For 30 minutes, we probably had 20 minutes of break. We've had 4 of them already just off the inning changes. So that's at least what, 4 times 2.5. That's like 12. The extra 2 this inning. What we had 16 minutes of commercials right now out of a 30-minute game so far. Yeah, we've had more commercials than actual baseball. That's shit fucking awful. Sorry, 20 minutes because, 12 minutes because I added. I thought it was the top of the third. Yeah, the majority of this game has been commercial breaks between the innings and pitching changes. That's what we've been dealing with. 2-0 Blue Jays lead. I hate watching primetime games, dog. This shit sucks. Ty Madden will come into pitch, so hopefully he does well again. He's been good his 2 appearances so far. Strike 1 to Springer. Top of the lineup for the Blue Jays. 2 on, 2 out. Well, I mean, I think the plan was to get to Ty Madden after 2 pitchers. I think that's a home run. Oh, no, that's a fly out. All right, we'll head to commercial break, boys. 2 pitches, another commercial break. Woo! Look at that. Another commercial break, everybody. We got 2 whole pitches, and now we're on another commercial break. The third one of the bottom, or the top of the set. Oh, never mind. We're in the top of the second. This game's been 30. This game started at 6:45. It's 7:20. That is, what is that? 35 minutes. And we are in the top of the second or in the bottom of the second. Most of this stream has been me on commercials. I'm not even joking. This entire game is basically commercials right now. We had 1 between the bottom of the first, bottom of the second, between the bottom of the first, top of the second, 2 in the top of the first, 1 right now. And yeah, what a wonderful thing. I'm so glad we're getting so many commercials. Going Sunday? Hell yeah, man. Hopefully it's a good game. Hopefully we don't suck. Yeah, I literally, if this keeps up at this pace, I'll quit watching. I don't give a shit. I don't like watching ads. Yeah, Paul, it's really awesome watching all these commercial breaks. It's so fucking cool, dude. It's like, yeah, I want to watch Friday Night Baseball for the ads. Feels like football, dog, and I hate watching football because of the ads. I'm gonna fall asleep by the end of this game. I guarantee I'll fall asleep before the end of this game. Workman, McKinstry, and Torkelson up here real quick before we get back to our commercial breaks. Sorry about the inclusion of this baseball game here. Nobody really wants to watch this. We're all tuned in for the ads. Hopefully they get this gay fucking shit off the screen. And get back to the Ford and Little Caesars commercials. Hurry up. Get back to the shit we were here for. Hurry up, Major League Baseball. Nobody wants to watch this gay baseball shit. We want to see your commercials as you keep pumping them into our TVs. Ball 1. Hurry up. Strike out, strike out, strike out. Get out, out. We want to get back to the commercials. Come on, that's what we're here for. Swing and strike 1. Yay, 1-1. We'll be back in the commercials soon enough. Hopefully we get a 2-out pitching change. 3 batters, 2 out pitching change, 3 batters, 2 out pitching change. For the majority of the rest, for about 2 or 3 hours straight. And then we get to the top of the third. That way we have about 4 hours of commercials in this game already. That would be ideal. I need to know what Little Caesars has to offer 700 times. 2-2. Batter fouled the ball off of himself. So another timeout, delay in action. Lovely. This is fucking brutal. The pace of play right now is fucking awful. If he's hurt, kill him. Let's just move along. Put a bullet in his head and bring up a new hitter. We don't care anymore. I don't care if someone's hurt. Get him the fuck out of the game if he's hurt. Let's put a new hitter on. We don't have time for this. 2-2. This game is already 4 hours long and we're in the bottom of the second. Mostly on commercial breaks. This game's been going on for 3 weeks. At some point, we have to finish the second inning. We've been in the second inning since I was 6 years old. You want to know something fucked up? My mom and dad hadn't even fucking made me yet when this game started. My mom was 7 years old when this game started, and they're still playing it. It's still the bottom of the second because they keep going to commercial breaks. It's unbelievable. Jesus fucking Christ hadn't even been put on the cross yet when this game began. And they fucking won't figure out how to keep it moving. What are we doing here? 2-2. The world, the universe did not even exist when this game started. And we're still in the bottom of the second. This is unfucking acceptable. That looks like a ground out, 1 away. Never mind. Workman struck out, 1 away. Here's McKinstry with 1 out. 1 away here in the bottom of the second. Yes, we're in the bottom of the second right now, surprisingly. I'm not really sure how after 45 minutes of a game. McKinstry flies out on the first pitch, 2 away. Here's Torkelson coming up to strike out or get out. You know, he's 7 for like fucking 52 since his 5 homer week. He hasn't done shit since. He has like 7 singles. Complete, and he mostly just strikes out. His whole season's 1 good week. Pretty bad. Boy, if 2 innings are going to take an hour each, we're in for like a 5-hour game tonight, and I refuse to cover a 5-hour game. If the Tigers do 2 pitching changes in an inning tonight again, I'll leave the stream immediately. That's my limit. 2-1. 2 pitching changes. If that happens again in any inning, I will immediately end the stream. It's the same thing as to me as a weather delay. I'm not playing this fucking 900 pitchers every inning shit. Nah, they banned that. They ended that when they got rid of unlimited pitcher changes. 3-1 to Torkelson. Do you know how happy I was when they made the 3 batter rule? I was like, this is going to save baseball. It was getting to the point where every single batter had a specialized pitcher for him. I'm not even joking. There was like 20 pitchers on every lineup and like 5 regular guys. I'm not even joking. It was just like that. And they'd have pitchers play position players. If you weren't watching baseball at that time, you probably don't remember how bad it was. 3-2 for Torkelson. But every other batter, they'd bring in a new pitcher to deal with like one lefty, and then they'd bring in a righty, and then they'd bring in another lefty, and then they'd bring in another righty. Then they'd bring in a lefty and another righty. And these were all 2.5-minute commercial breaks, by the way. Baseball was genuinely unwatchable. There was like 2 hours of just dog shit going on, and the Tigers will strike out. 1-2-3, go Detroit. Not a surprise there. Torkelson strikes out like predicted, and it'll be Pinago, Guerrero, and Akamoto. Top of the third, 2-0 Blue Jays. This is the first Tigers game in franchise history. What? What? I don't understand, Kevin. How's that work? I don't. They've clearly played. They've won 4 World Series, Kevin. Your joke doesn't make any sense, Kevin. If you have to explain it, it's not a good joke, and you have to explain your joke, and that it's not very funny. I'm sorry to tell you that sucks. I don't know what the fuck you're even trying to say. Are you trying to say because the Tigers have been playing this game since the beginning of time, it's the first game they've ever played? That doesn't make sense. That's like I don't know. That doesn't. I don't know. You should feel bad and maybe kill yourself in a video game. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You honestly should consider seppuku. I've reported you to the federal government for terrorism, for child pornography. You're fucked, dude. Whenever someone makes a bad joke around me, I try to ruin their lives. You have lost your Lions fandom. You are now a Packers fan. Congratulations. You'll be sent a Packers hoodie in the mail. Kenny will be your friend as you transition from rooting for a good team to the Packers. All your memories of being a Lions fan have been replaced with being a Jordan Love stan for your whole life, including his time at whatever college he came from. Sorry, Kevin. You fucked up. You told an unfunny joke. Your fate is death. And now, even worse, Kevin, you're not a Tigers fan anymore. You're a Kansas City Royals fan. It's like Kevin's like, just unmod me. Kevin's like, I'm done with this fucking channel. It's like, well, I was just joking, Kevin. Kevin's like, nah, you went too far. I'm sorry, Kevin. It's like that's basically calling me the N-word. I can't do that, dude. Listen, it's like, it's been cool, Rob, but like you saying I'm a Royals fan, that's too far. Kevin's just like, listen, dude, I may kill you now. No, just Kevin's like, I was calling a hitman. I thought about it for a second. I thought about calling a hitman, but I restrained myself. 2-2 now for Pinago. We're in the top of the third of a 2-0 Blue Jays lead. That was a very long commercial break for some reason after we had 1,000 of them in the bottom of the second. Holy shit, this game's taking a while. And he throws it right down the middle with 2 strikes and gives up a base hit. Nice pitching by Madden. No, I can't wait for Casey Mize, dude. I bet you Casey Mize comes out and just long dicks the Blue Jays tomorrow. Oh, and it was a ball hit right back at the pitcher, and Ty Madden's probably hurt. Is Ty Madden hurt? It looks like Ty Madden's hurt. It says a line drive. He got hit by a line drive, didn't he? Son of a bitch, dude. Are you kidding me? I really hope he's all right. Yeah, I'm sure the ball was hit like 800 miles an hour back at him, dude. That's not his fault. Oh man. You want to know a fun story? I got hit by a line drive. on a comebacker off a bat, and it hit me right in my teeth and busted like 7 of them out. It was a very brutal injury. And I thought I caught the ball. I went like this and like did the whole thing, and I was after it hit me, I didn't even know it hit me. By the way, like I had no idea the ball had hit me in the mouth. What happened was the ball like came flying at me. I thought I caught it, but like it had gotten past my glove, and it like skinned off my mouth. It like hit me, and then like the seams caught on my lips, and like just skidded and like knocked teeth out of my head and broke them. And then so like my lips were bleeding profusely because of the way the seams caught me. And then I had tripped like 6 of my upper row. Like I had no damage to the bottom row of my teeth. But my top row of teeth, I had like 8 or 9 teeth that were completely shattered. By the way, I was 13 or 12 when this had happened. I had just lost my last baby tooth. So I had just grown all my permanent real teeth on my upper jaw. I had just lost like a little molar on my back. Like, it was like this tooth right here. That was the last one I lost. I lost all of these teeth. Leading to a lifelong problem with teeth problems, but I remember I tried to, after I got hit, I didn't even know I had been hit. I tried to pick the baseball up, and I went, ugh, and I just launched the ball out of the field. Like, I literally just, like, there's a picture of me going like this with the baseball in my hand. I just went, ugh, and I just threw it, like, completely into another field. And everybody was, and I was like, did I get him? And they were like, we got to take you out of the game. And then, like, the next thing I remember, I'm in an ambulance. The next thing I remember, it was the next day. And that's all. I was like, what happened? They're like, you got hit. Like, apparently after I throw the ball, I went, I'm bleeding bad. Burke Smith will come in to pitch for the Tigers. Another pitching change, but Ty Madden got hurt. I like spit blood. I was like, I'm bleeding. And there was a bunch of teeth that I spit out and a whole bunch of other problems. And that sucked. Pitching sucks, dude. It's the scariest thing you could do in baseball. What's up, John? Especially if you miss the ball. And again, I had thought I got it. Like in my head, I was like, I fielded this perfectly. You know, it's crazy. I didn't have a concussion from that. They checked me, and I just didn't have a concussion. I just suffered I blacked out what had happened to me for fear of trauma. I don't know what happened, but I have no concussion from that. They checked me like 6 or 7 times. And I was like, oh, they think that my brain shut down and just like didn't allow my brain, like didn't allow memory to happen of the hit, of like the trauma that ensued, the pain that ensued. They think my brain just went and just like, blah, blah, blah. I also almost died in that incident, by the way. They found out I was very allergic to opiates at that moment because they gave me some kind of painkiller in the ambulance. Because you have to understand, I was spitting up blood. I had missing a bunch of teeth. They thought my jaw was broken. I was in a good amount of pain. And they gave me a painkiller. Well, I immediately overdosed on whatever they gave me. And my face turned bright blue. I started vomiting more. I remember I was like very itchy for like 3 weeks. Yeah, I almost died. I had an immediate overreaction to some kind of opiate they gave me. And they're like, well, he's allergic to opiates. And then I can't take painkillers, by the way. You know how fucked up that is? You know how many surgeries I've had in my life? I've had like 8 surgeries since that has happened, where I just have to raw dog it. When I got all my teeth on my upper jaw took out, I didn't get any painkillers. I'm very allergic to almost all of them, to the point where I just had to raw dog having a terrible fucking mouth pain. There was an injury to Ty Madden, so it's a pitching change. It was my mom's allergic to opiates as well, and she had cancer. Can you imagine that, raw dogging cancer? But there is some synthetic opiates that they give, but they're like really hard to get prescribed. And if I was in like severe, like life-altering pain, I think I could get those. But it has to be a very specific style of very specific manufactured style of opiate. mostly all synthetic. Um, and even then, I don't know. I'd rather, just raw dog it. But yeah, I had like 24 teeth pulled from my upper jaw and lower jaw. And I didn't get any painkillers for that. I just laid in bed for 20 hours and was like, oh. And then after 2 days, I was like, I'm good now. I have a very high pain tolerance, thankfully, though. And ibuprofen and Tylenol work very well on me. So, thank the Lord, right? We're just waiting for Burch Smith to start pitching. He unfortunately gets a full warm-up with Ty Madden leaving due to injury. This game is probably fucked, by the way. Ty Madden usually pitches 5 or 6 innings for us. He was supposed to pitch the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and possibly 8th inning of this game, and get us to a closer situation if he pitched well. But unfortunately, as all things have gone this year, why not add another one? We're getting like 3 guys back this weekend, so why not lose another? Get Casey back, so why not? Well, and we give up an immediate base hit. 1 on, nobody out. Guerrero has a... Never mind. Actually, never mind. It was, here's the first pitch. 1-0. 10 pitchers hurt now? Hell yeah, dude. That's what's up. Oh, I've had my teeth fixed. I have really nice teeth now. It just was quite the experience getting to this point. Yeah, it sucked. I deserve my nice fake teeth now because I've since 12 I've had nothing but mouth pain. I've earned my stripes. I'm allowed to have nice fake teeth that are very pretty. Do you know one of my nicest features now is how nice my teeth are, according to women? That'll be a pop out on a 3-0 pitch. Don't know why he swung. It'll be 1 away, runner at first. Irresponsible swing by Vladdy Guerrero. And I don't even tell bitches that they're fake. That's none of their business. Like, hell yeah, I got nice teeth. I would have had nice teeth if not for my injury. I used to brush 3 times a day when I was a fucking teenager, when I was very shallow. Very nice. The teeth that aren't all fucked up from getting broken are very nice, and I've had them for a while, and they all survived. All the other teeth are broken and did not. They're all fucked up. Hey, Bert Smith picked off Pinago. So 2 down now with 1-0 count. All right, look at that. That's pretty good. It's the top of the 3rd. 2 down, 1-0 count for Okamoto. 3-0 count for Okamoto. What we got? Oh, that's a strikeout swinging. Kamado goes down. Nice job by Smith to battle back and get it quick out of the inning. Bottom of the third coming up. It'll be Lee, McGonigal, and Dingler. 2-0 Blue Jays. Bottom three. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go rip a doggy. Be right back. Give me a few minutes. One moment. What up? Hey, one away. All right. What a terrible start to the inning. Kyle Lee gets out, one away. Bottom of the third, one away. 0-1 count on McGonigal. Top of the order for the Tigers. Drink a bit of Coca-Cola. A little gassy. Ball one for McGonigal. Would be nice to see a big hit from the kid. The cannon. Swing and strike two. It's 1-2. Not idea. Ideally, would like to see him hit the ball. Yerg. 1-2 coming. Or now it's 2-2. All right. Should be 3-1, but he swung at a bad pitch. Me personally, I'm only swinging at strikes if I was in Major League Baseball. If I was playing in the pros, I'd have like a 500-600 average based on MLB The Show. I know how I'd perform in the majors. 70, 80 home runs a year, about 190 RBIs, about a 400 to 500 average. I don't understand why they just don't turn the sliders down as hitters. and make the other team pitch bad and play bad defense. You know what I mean? If I was playing, I'd just press pause and turn my sliders all the way up and become the best hitter and the best player. Truly don't understand. I know like there's like a morality to doing that. Ball 4, McGonagall will walk. But like at the same point, it's like, you know, why don't they do that? I know they're not allowed to because of contracts and other stupid shit like that. But like me personally, I'd take less money if it meant I could turn my sliders up. You feel me? That's how I dominate this league. Like this first pitch, I'd hit a home run on it. Watch. Because it's going to be in the strike zone. That means home run. That's how I play MLB The Show. Bang, home run. I'd have hit that out. Bang, home run. It's 2-2 right now. I'd have homered also as McGonagall. So it would be 2-2 regardless. And then we'd be on Keith right now. This would be Keith's pitch. We'll pretend like Keith is batting, and I would take that for ball 1, even though he swung at it. 0-2 now on Dingler. So I'd be 1-0 right now as Keith. And it'd already be 2-2 on my 2 home runs. But it's 0-2 on Dingler because he's not as good as me. Let's see what the 0-2 is. Oh, that'd be a base hit. All right, look at that. Runners at first and second now with only 1 away. Hey, we have a shot to take the lead here. Colt Keith, though. Not ideal. Well, maybe he'll finally do something useful and get us a hit. 2 on, 2 out. Oh, 2 on, 1 out. Sorry, I don't know why I thought there was 2 outs. I just like the way that 2 on, 2 out sounds, I think. 0-1. 2 on, 1 out. Bottom of the third, 2-0 Blue Jays lead. Colt Keith, the hitter, he's 1 for 1. If he could pick up a double here and at least get us a run, it's 0-2 on a foul ball. I know how this at-bat's going to play out. Hey, you didn't swing at it. It's 1-2. All right. Look at Colt Keith evolving, developing, changing as a hitter. We love to see growth and progress. Ball in the dirt, it's 2-2. Nice job. Maybe that can get the runners to second and third. Doubt it, but hey. But it's 2-2. Runners at first and third, or first and second still. Big hit here would be really nice because we could at least cut the lead in half. No, we have 17 likes right now. If you haven't dropped one, consider doing so, especially because no one's really chatting right now. And Colt Keith strikes out on a foul tip, 2 away. Not a surprise. Here's Riley Green, probably just strike out. Here's Riley Green with 2 on, and now there's 2 out. So 2 on, 2 out. Bottom of the third, 2-0, Blue Jays lead. Tigers could really use a hit here. It's swing and strike 1. Well, if the team could hit, I don't know. I feel like we've had plenty of opportunities to score in every inning. We just keep doing nothing with it. Ball in the dirt. That got the runner over to third. So it'll be first and third now with 2 away. Oh, it's a wild pitch, actually, that gets McGonigal to third. Now, literally, a single will cut the lead to 2-1, which is idea. Just need a hit. 1-1. And Riley Green pops out in foul territory. Hopefully that gets out of play. It does. All right, cool. We stay alive. 1-2. All right, yay. Trey, yeah, savage, dude. Yeah, he is a savage. You're savage. Trey, yeah, you savage. That is a crazy baseball last name. Counts 2-2 on Riley Green. Mm. 2-2. Oh, hell yeah. Wild pitch. Runners gets down to second and we score. All right. Hell yeah, dude. What a good at-bat by Riley Green. And he gets out on the next pitch on a pitch right down the middle. He pops it up. Once again, the number one thing we need to train in Detroit is pitch recognition. Right down the middle. That should have been a hit. All right. Varsho, Sanchez, and Clement. Varsho, Sanchez, and Clement. Top of the fourth. Tigers get a run. It's 2-1. Hell yeah, we just made that pitcher's ERA go up 50 or 70 points. It's pretty crazy. We're the Savage Whisperers. We're the team that's done the most damage against this guy all year. We're way better than Savage thinks he is. Top of the fourth, Varsho, Sanchez, and Clement. Top four, 2-1 Blue Jays. Tigers coming back slowly. 1 run at a time. Not at work today, Kevin? Would they fire you for being mid? Actually, I don't think they can do that because I think you're unioned up. They're like, Kevin, you're fired. Why? You're mid. And everyone laugh like that at you. They're all like, and you're like, that's really annoying. Can you guys not laugh like that? And they're like, nah. Well, my fired. They're like, just cause. I feel like it. It's like, well, that's not legally allowed, permittable. No, but I hope your teeth issue isn't impacting you too much right now. Hopefully that's going well for you. Or at least not as terrible. Nothing worse than teeth pain. I'm telling you, you could have any singular pain on the planet and it will go away the moment you have a toothache. And really, it'll delete that problem from your body for like a month. Because your new tolerance and understanding of pain is something so much greater. Once you've had teeth pain, you genuinely are like, yeah, no, I'd rather break a bone than deal with that. At least that stops throbbing after 10 minutes. You took a person. Oh, you had to have your root canals today? Was that today? That's about a bitch. Hopefully those went well. I'm telling you, there's nothing worse than teeth pain. The second you get rid of the problem of the tooth being in pain, everything else is way easier to deal with. I'm telling you, Kevin, I bet you're like, Yeah, I'm glad I had those root canals. It was terrible to go through, but now my teeth don't hurt. And I feel much better. Nothing will ever, and you're probably in your head like, nothing will compare to that pain that I just had. 2-2. Even the pain of recovering from a root canal or teeth surgery, when you've had teeth pain, you genuinely feel relieved. You're just like, I'm going to go take a good nap. And then you sleep for several hours and you're like, oh, I missed that. And you wake up refreshed. It's genuinely an unbelievable feeling once you get the problem teeth taken care of. Two for Varsho. Top of the fourth. 2-1 Blue Jays. They did one because of Root died from the infection, so I am just in pain now because of the infection. Well, once the infection goes away, you take enough amoxicillin, penicillin. I'm allergic to penicillin. I have to take like the variation. I'm allergic to like 3 different kinds of acillins. I have to take, I think, amoxicillin or something like something T-cillin, and then I'm good to go. I got to take some synthetic of a synthetic of a synthetic. We thought no, but I ended up getting really sick from amoxicillin once. I'm very allergic to mold, like to the point where I can't take mold-based antibiotics. Isn't that shitty? But don't worry, there's like 5 different versions of antibiotics that aren't like they're based on acillins, but they're all fake, and I get to take the T one. Varsho grounds out. That'll be the first out of the inning. It could also just be a generic for amoxicillin, but I'm pretty sure I was allergic to that too. Yeah, I have a bunch of like one of one medical allergies. Antihistamines, the thing you take for allergic reaction. Benadryl, basically. Do you know how few people are allergic to Benadryl? Fluid came out, then he started drilling down on the tooth. He said, not wondering, you are in pain, you have a bad infection. Yeah, the infection's got to be done before you can do anything other than removal. Because like doing the work on an infection, I think can spread it to your body. It's 2-2. But if you're just having a tooth popped out, I don't think it's a big deal. You just pop it out and fucking get the medicine. It's a big open wound. It sucks. So 1 out. 2-2 count. Is he out at first? Looks like it. 2 away. Oh no, it's a foul ball. No, he's safe at first. He gets on because we can't play defense. Not a surprise. Not a surprise. Let me guess. Cool. Ground ball, base it to the shortstop. Nice. 1 on, 1 out. I love that we're bad at defense again. That's my favorite thing about this year's team, is that we're terrible at defense like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. We're probably the only team where hitting it in the infield is like a 50-50 proposition. For every other team, that's an immediate out. If you do it against the Tigers, it's like, maybe we'll be safe. If the Blue Jays wanted to, they could probably bunt in a run right now. In like 2 hitters. They could probably bunt a runner in. We're that bad at defense. I think that's a double play, though. Hooray! We turned 2. Woo! McGonagall over to Lee, throws it over to Torque, and completes the 2. So we'll head to the bottom of the 4th with a 2-1 lead. Blue Jays up 2-1. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Tigers hope to erase the lead here. McGonagall, Workman, and McKinstry. Wait, what? Bierling, Workman, and McKinstry. I don't know why I said McGonagall. I don't know. I thought that genuinely said McGonagall. Bierling, Workman, and McKinstry. And I even was I had a bad time with the dentist. My healing time was a lot longer than most people's. I'm not really sure why. Usually I heal faster than most people too. But for some reason for my teeth it was a very slow process. They explained because my shit was so fucked up, it was very damaged, so it took a while to heal. And like your gums were fucked, dude. I was like, yeah. Now I bet you they're strong as horse shit because now they've been healthy for like a year straight almost. Fucking, it's been nice, dude. It's been like the best year of my life, really, since I've become an adult. As far as like just general like pain goes, it's been a good time for me. I have almost zero mouth pain every single day for a year straight, dog. It fucking rules. After like having mouth pain since I was 13. Oh, dude, it was so fucking nice. Just waiting for the bottom of the 4th to get underway. We may leave after the top of this. I don't know. I want to finish this stream out, but it fucking feels kind of just dead. No one's talking. Only person who is Kevin. I don't know. Not very fun. Ball 1. Not really a I'm not doing like a broad. No, there are people here, JD. No one's engaging with the stream. If we dip below 20 people, I'll leave immediately. But generally, it's like I don't really do these streams just to broadcast the games. You can just go to GameDayMovie.com and just click on the game and watch it that way if you want to watch it that. But I like to have fun chats about the team. 1-2. And every single thing I've tried to talk about has gone nowhere tonight. And that'll be fouled away to remain 1-2. Bad. We should trade him. Not good at defense. Not a good hitter. We should probably just trade him while he still has some kind of value where we can rip off somebody and get what we actually need, which is a right-handed bat. And I'm pretty sure whoever we trade for him is better at defense than him, so it's fine. I don't really care for the young novelty aspect of it. Just he's fucking. I don't like him. Bierling pops out 1 away. He's very bad against left-handed pitchers. Everyone's like, yeah, but he doesn't get a shot. It's like I think he has like 2 hits and like 30 at bats against them. There's a reason they don't play him. Well, he's a bad hitter too. Like unobjective, like objectively, he's a bad hitter, or subjectively. He has no ability to hit left-handed pitching like whatsoever. Even bad left-handed pitching gets him out on 3 pitches. Strikes out very often on 3 pitches. Doesn't seem to give a shit about being on the team. Doesn't have any effort or doesn't try very hard to do anything. I don't know. I don't like Colt Keith. He seems to strike out on 3 pitches in any rally that we're ever in, and it's like, oh, that's weird. I don't like him, nor do I trust him on the team. I think we should trade him. If I was in the locker room, I would call him out constantly about like what's with the lack of hustle in every single situation that you're in. And Workman strikes out 2 away. Yeah, there's something weird about Cole Keith. He hates being here. I don't think Cole Keith wants to be a Detroit Tiger in any capacity. And I think that's part of the reason why his play has suffered. I don't think he wants to be here. I don't think he enjoys being here. And again, I think he likes his teammates, and I think he likes the city, and I think he likes the franchise generally. I think he hates AJ Hinch with a burning passion. Because AJ is probably the first person in his entire life that told him he's not good at something related to baseball. And he's had a pissy attitude about it, I think, ever since he's been called up. Finally being told he's not like the greatest player to ever do it. It's like, well, no, you can't hit left-handed pitching, and he's never been told something like that. You know, Jimenez, Valenzuela, and Springer. He gives me a weird attitude, but you know who he's the perfect 1-to-1 of? Nick Castellanos. Except Colt Keith is incapable of hitting up for power at all for whatever reason. He's 6'3" and can't hit for power. Yeah, I don't like Colt Keith. I don't understand him. I don't understand the appeal of Colt Keith. I don't know where people are like, he's so good. I'm like, at what? Like, what is he good at? He's good at hitting singles. Yeah, he's 6'4", dog. He shouldn't be hitting fucking singles. I don't care about Luis Ariz, the left-handed edition. I'm good. You're 6'4" and you can't play defense. You should be able to hit the baseball out of the park. The annoying part about Drew Anderson's into pitch now. Another pitching change. Yeah, like the annoying part about Colt Keith is he will become a power hitter with wherever he ends up on after Detroit. When we inevitably trade him over to like Cincinnati this year, he'll become a power hitter. I hope we're all prepared for that. He'll be like a 25 homer a year guy. For whatever reason, we don't let him do that. I don't fucking know. And to be honest, I don't know what we're doing. The second he leaves, he will hit 210, hit 25 homers a year, and about 80 RBIs for the Reds for the rest of his career. Everyone would be like, the Tigers lost out. It's like, yeah, no, he didn't. He DHs every game, dog. He fucking sucks. Or he'll have like one good year like Curtis Granderson did and hit like 40 home runs and then hit like 15 or like 8 for the rest of his career. And everybody like, the Tigers made a mistake. Like they do with fucking Isaac Paredes, who's been dog shit every year except the like 3 good months that he had with Tampa. And everyone's like, Detroit lost out on that one. It's like, he sucks. What do you mean? He's not even on their team anymore. They got rid of him because he sucks. Can't play defense and strikes out all the time, dog. That's why we got rid of him. Crazy. The Rays got rid of him for the same reason. Wow. Yeah, Anderson's pitching now. The Tigers have given up. That's a bad sign if you're a Tigers fan to see Drew Anderson in the 5th inning. Top 5, 2-1 Blue Jays. It's still a winnable game, and we're putting in the lose pitcher, like lose the game pitcher. That's a bad sign, boys. If you're a Blue Jays fan, you should be very excited right now. And Jimenez strikes out one away. Here's Valenzuela. We put this guy in when we're getting blown out in most of the because it doesn't matter if he makes the game worse, and he often does. But we're also out of pitchers, so we should be getting Will Vest back soon. And I think someone else from the bullpen, Bo Brisky, that's who it was. Brisky and Vest should be back maybe this weekend or maybe even next week early. That'll be a base hit by Valenzuela. What's up, Jonathan? Nice to see you. Ugh. Yes, another hit. That's foul ball. Out of play it goes. 0-1. Two. Yeah, stream's doing well with likes. It's just kind of like weirdly dead. I don't know. I don't blame people though. When did the Pistons play? Did they play tonight? Could explain a lot. 2-2. Our just usual suspects aren't here tonight. Usually that means the Pistons play at 8. Yeah, so they probably just started. That adds up. 2-2. Hopefully they win. Force a game 7. Stay alive. Staying alive. So the game's been going on for an hour. Springer gets out. That'll be the... Oh, that's a double play. Tigers get another double play by the defense here. Nice job by Workman, who flips it down to Lee, who fires it over to Torque. That'll end the top of the 5th. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th here. Torkelson, Lee, and McGonigal. Really great defense. Pistons are up. Hopefully they can win the game, force game 7, and try to win the series. Sheesh. Repeat 2006. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to rip another bogey a couple times for good luck. Hey, yeah, good defense so far. Good pitching and good defense so far. I'll be right back. I'm going to go rip a smoke a couple times. Yay. I'm back. Yay. One away. Torque got out on one pitch. It's 2-0 on Lee. Tigers have 3 rookies playing on their starting infield tonight. Very common practice to have your third base, shortstop, and second baseman all be rookies. Workman's a rookie, Lee's a rookie, McGonigal's a rookie. People are like, why are the Tigers not very good right now? It's like, well, I wonder why. By the way, it'll be 3-2 on Lee. We basically are playing a AAA ass team right now. With Bierling and McKinstry. Da-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na. I need to get some sody pop. Mouth's starting to dry out. Lee will walk with 1 away. Here's Majanajul, top of the Tigers order with 1 on and 1 out. Hoping for a big hit here. Maybe Majanajul delivers. It's a 5-run homer. Makes the score 6-2. 7-2 even. 6-run homer. Sheesh. If he hits it 702 feet, you get 6 runs. It's a part of the MLB rule. It's a very specific feat. Has to go exactly 702 on 2 hops. You don't need to look it up. I know all the rules. Ball 1. I'm going to go get some soda pop because there's a quick mound visit. What we got? Oh, wild pitch. Runner got down to second. Nice. We only missed a pitch. Yeah, this pitcher's been all over. He's had a couple of pitches that also could have been wild, but good work by the catcher overall tonight to prevent a lot more of that. 2-0 for McGonigal now. Runner at second, 1 away. Base hit ties the game. Called strike 1. Smart take. Make him throw you a strike. He's had some trouble. Don't give him a free one. I think McGonigal just got out. No, I think he just got a bloop single. Oh, no, we just got doubled off. Because for some reason, Lee took off to third base. Nice. Oh, I hate how you'll lead too. Why is Max Anderson not here, dude? What the fuck was that? Ugh. That better be a line out. That better be a line out. No, he flew into a double play. It sounds like he hit it to... It sounds like Lee just took off with 1 out and didn't even think about it. Ugh. Oh, dude, are you fucking kidding? Did he actually just take off? Like, there was one out. He just took off for the fuck of it, I guess. That was like a shallow. That was like a pop out, dog. What the fuck? Why is Max Anderson not here and that guy is? Like, that would be it for me. If I was AJ Hinch, I'd be like, all right, and that's the end of Howie Lee's time here in Major League Baseball this time. We're going to call up Max Anderson and see how he does. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, they got to get rid of that guy. I don't. Lee's got to go. It's 0-1 here to Piñego. That's right. Or something like that. Fucking, I don't know. I'm in a bad mood. He grounds out one away. Nice job by Anderson. Oh, dude, that's so annoying. Because it's like, what was he doing, dude? He just had to stay at second. And the inning's still going. Oh, my God, dude. He just didn't know there was one out. He must have thought there was two away or something. Like, I don't get what he was... Like, what mistriggered in his brain. Oh, well, to me, base running mistakes are unforgivable at this level. He needs to be sent to AAA. Send him back down. Call up Mr. Anderson. You know, Mr. Anderson was so good in the Matrix. We should give him a try. We have the one. We have Neo. He can't field. He can't hit the ball, and now he can't run the bases. What? Why is he here, dog? We have a guy. Is Anderson still hitting 400 since he's come back from injury down in AAA? Like, I get that they want to give Anderson a little more time to settle in because he is coming off an injury to start the year. But it's like, dog, I think he's hitting like 400 still. It's like, what do we do? Like, at some point, it's like, isn't this why we didn't let Kevin McGonigal go to AAA this year? Is because he was going to hit like 800 off that pitching. Like, and now we're seeing with Max Anderson, we're seeing why we didn't send McGonigal to AAA. And it's like, all right, call him up. Let's just rip the Band-Aid off. Jesus Christ. He's still hitting 400 after like 3 weeks. All right, it's, you know what I mean? It's like, what are we doing, dude? And we got like 3 second basemen who can't hit with Zach Short, Jace Young, and fucking Lee. It's like, can we go get the guy who can actually play second, play third, play shortstop, play first base really well? He can play every position in the infield extremely well. He's a second baseman by trade. He's very good. He knows Kevin McGonigal. They work well together. He hits well. We could call up Max Anderson too, or Max Clark at the same point, and just like put him at the leadoff spot and actually have a leadoff hitter finally. At least with Anderson, it's time, dog. He's like he's a little older too, so I don't really know what we're doing. Like, I get wanting to wait and give him some time to get healthy, but it's like he's clearly good to go. 2-1. Bottom of the 6th coming up. Tigers have a nice inning. Dingler, Keith, and Green. Once again, as I've always said, I'd rather struggle and have bad times with young rookie players, so I don't get mad that they're not performing at like the level they're supposed to, than be bad with shitty veterans. Or like if we have a super promising young guy, it's like, well, I'd rather be bad with him here than be bad without him here. At least I'd be excited when Anderson comes up. I'd have McGonigal, Anderson, Green, kind of Torque, Dingler to look forward to, Baez, Torres when he comes. Like, and I guess maybe the issue is like Gleyber Torres is like due to return soon. I think. I have to make sure I didn't mess my mic up. One sec. Okay, I'm connected to one of my fucking headphones for Tune Buds. That's interesting. I didn't even know I was. Which one is it? Didn't even connect to him. That's fun. Didn't know I was connected to them. They just connected all by their lonesome. That's very fun. I hate Bluetooth. I'm about to go back to wired headphones, dog. I'm so fucking sick of shit ass fucking Bluetooth. Dog shit fucking headphones. I don't like the free will that Bluetooth seems to possess. I hate it. You're a piece of technology. Work the exact way I tell you to, or don't fucking work at all. That's how I feel about Bluetooth. Don't just decide to do your own things. That's not how that works. I've broken Bluetooth devices because of that. And I'll break them again. I'll keep breaking them until they work the way I need them to. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit about technology. I'll break it immediately. Oh, you think you're special, huh? Crack. And you're broken. Wow. Maybe you should have worked the way you're supposed to. Fucking retard. Device. I've beaten the retard out of my phones. I beat the retard out of them. Any kind of fight they put up against me, I beat it out of them. I've never actually broken a phone. I just beat the non-compliance out of all my electronics every time. That'll be a ground out. Dingler's out, one away. Oh, wait a minute. There's an error. Dingler will get down to second. Woohoo! Tigers finally get some bad fielding to go their way. Runner at second, nobody out. I thought Dingler grounded out for sure there. That should be an RBI base hit. Oh, it was. They give Dingler a base hit on that, and then they say he got to second on an error. Cool, we got a hit off that. Runner at second, nobody out. Swinging strike one to Colt Keith. Colt Keith, the greatest candidate to strike out on 3 pitches. Please bunt it. You don't make good contact anyway. Just bunt it. The first baseman's back like 800 feet. Just bunt it up to first base. You might even get a hit if you bunt it up the line. Ball one. They're all playing back for base hit depth. Like you know what I mean? Like they're, like kind of cut it down and whatever, get the out at first depth. He could bunt this ball right here and get the runner to third. Put that shit right up that first base line or third base line, however you want to consider it. Probably the first base line because there's more room that way. But you'll get the runner to third. And there will only be one out. But with the way how everyone's played right now, they could get a hit. Yeah, because he had a good start to the year. He's had like 2 hits since then, I feel like. Or he'll go like 3 for 3 in a blowout loss. Yeah, he got a base hit there though, or he moved the runner up. All right, good at bat. That was a good at bat. Productive out. I'll take that 9 days out of the week. I effectively consider that the same thing as a sack bunt. So good job by Colt Keith. A very unselfish at bat. Hit the ball to the right side, got the runner over to third base. Runner at third, here's Green. Ball one. Please be a wild pitch that scores the run. Nope. I don't even care if we get a real RBI in this game. I'll win a game on wild pitches. I have no pride. So, you're Lions fans here. How do you guys feel about your schedule release video? I'm a Patriots fan first and foremost. I like the Lions. They're my second favorite team and my third favorite team in professional sports. 1 Tigers, 2 Patriots, 3 Lions. I love their schedule release video. I think it sums up what they're about to do this year in a very explosive way. I wouldn't want to. I hate that my team has to play the Lions this year, if I'm being honest. I think they're going to beat the dog shit out of teams. Yeah, they basically posted a video of Campbell walking out of the office and posting the schedule. That was it. No pomp and circumstance. It was about 40 seconds. And in the background, you just hear all of the media that have been shit talking the Lions since the start of the offseason. I think it sends and that's a 2-run homer. Oh no, that'll be a 2-run. That'll be a double by Riley Green. Riley Green has a double that ties the game. It's 2-2. Tigers tie it up here in the bottom of the 6th. Nice job by Riley Green. That just missed getting out, but we'll take a 1-run double there. Runner at second, 1 away. Nice job by Riley P. Green. Here's Matt Vierling. All right, we got 2. But yeah, I like the Lions no nonsense video. Like, all right, here's a schedule. And we heard all of you talking shit about us all offseason. I hope that works. I genuinely do. I think that's a good message about who you're going to be this year. I think the Lions are going to be a real problem this season. If they stay healthy, they're with the schedule that they have. Again, the Lions kind of got hoed on like the 3 days of 3 games in 12 days with international travel. But dog, they don't play anybody good this year. It's like they play the Patriots, the Bills, the Packers, and the Bears, and the rest of the teams they play blow ass. Matt Vierling flies out 2 away. Runner at second, 2-2 score, bottom 6. And I'm not even kidding a little bit. Go look at your schedule if you're a Lions fan. Y'all might win 14 games this year. Literally, and arguably the Patriots or Bills could be bad. Like, there is no challenge in that schedule. Like, the Falcons may be kind of hard. Maybe. Bears could be pretty good. Bears have a good football team. And I think Ben Johnson's a good coach. We'll see, though, right? We'll see if they were a bit of a fluke last year. I think the Lions being a bad team was actually a fluke last year. And we'll see if the Bears being good was a fluke. I think the Lions were unique in that they suffered a lot of bad injuries. They led the league, I think, or were number 2 or 3 in total offense last year. They might have been number 1 in total offense, which just indicates that they had a very unlucky year with defense. And they couldn't score from inside the 10. No, I think the Lions win the division. I think they might win it outright I think they have a very good year this year. Varsho, Simeon, and Clement. Lions getting a last place schedule is wild, dude. They're playing like the Titans and the Raiders, dude. And the Giants. No, I see the Bears as winning, being second or winning the division. If we don't, I don't know why Lions fans think the Bears suck. Like, no, I mean they clearly don't. I don't know what you're talking about. They had a very good offseason. They improved the team. Well, they got Ben Johnson and Caleb Johnson who kind of owned us last year, but like in that second game, but like whatever. I don't know. I don't get it. Their secondary is fucking gnarly. To an already good secondary, they added the Seahawks, Kobe Bryant, and somebody else into that secondary. And I feel like a lot of people are underlooking that. The Bears' defensive secondary additions. Pretty much solely to deal with the Lions' offensive passing and Packers' passing. You know, the passing of the NFC North is pretty good right now. All three teams can wing the ball that they have to play. Yeah, maybe. I don't really think that means as much as people think it does. I don't think that means they'll be a worse team than Minnesota, who doesn't have a quarterback. That'll be popped up. Hopefully that stays in play. Don't think it did. One away or a foul ball. Minnesota don't even got a quarterback. I don't think they're going to have a good year. Ball one. I think this is what we call year one of a rebuild for Minnesota, or year two. It's 1-2 now. Bum 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 bum. For some reason, I haven't thrown a pitch in a while. Very annoying. That. Yeah, again, they don't have a quarterback in Minnesota. I don't really think Kyler is a good quarterback. 2-2. Minnesota also gave away some defensive players in the offseason. I don't think people realize how much of a rebuild Minnesota's going in this year. It's kind of surprising they didn't try to trade Jefferson or Addison to try to get some assets. They might at the deadline, though. I'm gonna go rip a bogey a couple times. I'm fucking kind of getting frustrated. My stomach hurts too. I'll be right back. They're taking a very long time to throw pitches in this at bat. I'll be right back. JD, are you talking about the Tigers or the Lions when you brought up having a lot of injuries, but not as many as 24-25? Because the Tigers right now feel a lot more injured than they ever have. This is brutal. And usually we've been able to overcome the injuries because mostly it's all just been pitching, and we have a billion pitchers for whatever reason. 1-1. Because I'd argue that the pitching has actually not been an issue during this losing issue that we've had. We've had some nasty games from the pitching, but like I think we could have won a lot of these games with decent offense. And respect to the backup players and everything, but it's like they're backups for a reason. That should be the third out of the inning, but that guy moved. No, it is. All right, we'll head to the top or bottom of the seventh. It's 2-2. Nice inning by Drew Anderson once again. Bottom of the seventh, it'll be McKinstry, Torque, and Lee. Bottom 7, Tigers looking to find a run somewhere. If we can score in the bottom of the 7th or the bottom of the 8th, we don't have to do the 9th or the bottom of the 9th, which would be ideal. It's always fun to look and see how a team we just played are doing. The Mets are losing 3-0 with no signs of doing well. That's just a great... And I think... What up, Kenny? It's going good. What quarter is it in the Cavs game? At halftime? That's good. That's good. Hell yeah, JD. Fisher is in the game. Braden Fisher. Third quarter. All right. It's 2-2 in this game. 2-2, bottom 7. Fisher's in the game now to pitch for the Blue Jays. McKinstry. Torkelson and Lee do up. 68-57. All right. Hopefully they can keep it going. We need to win a game. Otherwise, the season's over. But Pistons may have a good offseason. Might get some good players to come in. Good barbecue ribs, salad, and curly fries from McDonald's fries. Nice. It sounds like a good little meal. Some ribs, some salad. Ribs probably the main dish there. I am healing. Going to be easy to watch a game next year. Oh, for the Pistons? Yeah, because they'll be on free TV. It'll just be on basic cable and shit, which is pretty good. I do not have a dish that a barbecue sauce. Oh, okay. Okay. Eventually, the inning will get going. Tigers and Blue Jays tied at 2 in the bottom of the 7th. That's in there for strike 1. It's 0-1 now on McKinstry. Fisher, the pitcher now, comes in for a good start from Savage. Called strike 2. It's 0-2. You're good. People have lives. Can't come to every stream. McKinstry strikes out swinging. 1 away. Catcher completes the throw down to first to get the out. Have you tried a burger in BBQ? Yeah, I've had BBQ burgers. Yeah, they're good. When you don't have all the condiments, I think a really good option for a hamburger is to throw some barbecue sauce on it. And I think it does a good job at covering for a lack of condiments. Ball one to Torque. Tigers hoping to find at least a run or so here to maybe try to close it out and win late. That'll be called a strike, but the Tigers challenge it. Should be changed to a ball. It should be 2-0. It was 2-0. Yeah, that was changed to a ball. It's 2-0. With BBQ, onion, ring, and bacon. Nice. This sounds pretty good, Kenny. Sounds pretty good. 2-0. Come on, Torque. Give it a ride. Give it a rip. Give it a fly. Take the lead. Why'd we draft you 1-1? They're not showing what happened. It was 2-0. I think he's out. I think he grounded out. I actually don't know what happened. I can't. He might have gotten on. The pitch counter broke. The pitch tracker thing. Torque walked. Okay, fair enough. 1 on, 1 out. Here's Lee. A Lee bomb. The rarest of bombs. A Lee bomb. Meanwhile, it's just a double play. Top of the 8th coming up. Hao-Yo Lee once again ends the inning on a double play. That guy sucks, dude. He needs to go. He's killed 2 the 5th and the I think that's back-to-back innings he's killed. I don't even know how that's possible. I'll never see a Lee bomb. To be fair, I actually did see his other home run. Anyway, top 8 coming up. It'll be well, I mean, maybe. I think the Tigers might challenge that call. That Lee was out at first. I don't think to any avail though. I don't think anything's gonna come up to challenge. All right. Well, that sucks. What a shit play by Lee. Ugh. Top 8. Jimenez, Valenzuela, and Springer. Anderson looks like he'll come out to pitch the 8th. Might as well. Top 8, 2-2. Strike one to Jimenez. We're underway in the top of the 8th. 0-1 now. It's 0-2. I went 2 on Jimenez, and Jimenez grounds out to the second baseman. Lee makes a good play, gets it over to first. 1 away. I mean, he made a good play there, at least. He didn't mess that up. I'm surprised he didn't just throw that to second base and try to turn 2. Here's the 9-hitter, Valenzuela. I think I'm saying that pretty close to right, Valenzuela. One, two. Ball 2. 2-2 now. Another foul. We'll have another 2-2. Actually, that's the first foul of the at-bat. I apologize. A second, I guess. And they get a ground out again. Valenzuela grounds out, 2 away. And they get a 1-pitch, 1 out here against Springer. We'll head to the bottom of the 8th. Tigers hopefully can get a run here out of the top of their lineup with McGonigal, Dingler, and Keith due up here. Bottom 8. McGonigal, Dingler, and Keith. We'll probably see a left-handed reliever come in, if we're being honest. This is where we'll probably see a lefty come in. Oh, yeah, Carey's hurt. I was like, where the fuck is Carey today? He's also injured, too. Our power hitter. God damn, dude. It sucks to be us, doesn't it? I was like, man, we should have... You know who would be good to pinch hit right now? Motherfucking Carey. He's hurt, too. Looks like Blue Jays will leave Fisher in the game. Interesting decision here because we have 1, 2, 3, 4 good left-handed hitters against righties due up. Interesting to see. At least one of the few hitters in the lineup carry that can inspire fear in a pitcher that he might take him deep. We don't got a lot of them guys, and losing Carpenter is brutal. He's like our best home run guy, pure home run guy. All right. Oh, never mind. They are bringing in a lefty. All right. I was going to say, it seems weird to leave a righty in there. Mantiply is going to come into pitch. Mantiply comes into pitch. So we'll see some pitch hitting from the Tigers, not from McGonigal. He can hit left-handed pitching. He's one of our only lefties that are capable of doing so. So it'll most likely we'll see Ja Jones hit for Colt Keith this inning. Is that good? Is that bad? I don't really know. Whatever you think it is. But that's also a positive because Dingler might hit a home run now. Whenever he hits, he usually hits in bunches. He's 2 for 2. He's probably got a fucking bomb in him tonight somewhere. So we need McGonigal to get on here. Let's score a run so we can bring in Jansen and try to close this fucking game out and win in regulation. Avoid any dramatics or extras because we ain't set up to play like that. We have the pitching to go extras, but we just don't have the hitting to score runs. 2-0. But with the way the game's been going, we should actually score in the bottom of the ninth. We could walk this thing off. Every third inning, we score a run. 2-0 on McGonigal. Fouled away, it's 2-1. Green has a 381 against lefties this year. Yeah, Riley smoke. He has like the 4th or 5th highest OPS against lefties because he's actually hitting homers and doubles off of them. Not only is he hitting left-handed pitches, he's smoking them. Like doing nasty damage to him. Again, he has like the 4th or 5th highest in all of professional baseball OPS off lefties. McGonigal's a very good player. He's probably very quickly going to become our best player. Until we get guys like Anderson, Clark. Personally, I think Stephen Moya is going to be very good. Damn it, McGonigal got out. 1 away. I think we have a couple guys down in our minor league system that not many people know of that I think are going to be very, very good. Not Moya. Campos, Roberto Campos. Is that who I'm thinking of? He's like 22 right now. I think he's got potential to be a mega star if he can get the hitting right. But we'll see. Here's Dingler with 1 away. $10.71. Yeah, I was gonna say that's like 4th or 5th highest in baseball. It's pretty crazy. They just let Riley bat against lefties now. It's pretty great. 1-1. Once we start seeing these solely Harris and Hinch selected draft players, Dingler gets out 2 away. Fuck. Here's most likely Ja Jones. I don't want to watch another extra inning game, dude. Are they going to pull this guy? No, they can't. They can't pull this guy after 2 fucking batters. No, it's 3, right? You need Kevin to get a hit. Yeah, he didn't have a good game. He 0 for 3 with a walk. He reached base, but just couldn't get a hit. But hey, you never know. We could be going extras. 8 extras, dude. Anyway, here's Ja Jones with 2 out and nobody on. He immediately doubles, it looks like, down the left field line. That'll be a runner. Oh, never mind, a single. Ja Jones with the base hit. 1 on, 2 out for Riley Green. Maybe Green can win the game basically for us here and put it to a save situation. 2-2, 1 out, or 2-2, 1 on, 2 out. Bottom of the 8th, Tigers and Blue Jays tied up at 2. Can Riley Green come through and get a big hit? Maybe hit a home run. Yeah, it would be. I think I don't know. I hate extras though. I just don't want to watch an extra inning game. I got stuff I want to still do tonight. Plus, we just suck. I don't want to. This team is not the team I trust in extras. Strike 1 on a curveball down the middle. Throws his ass up. Swing in, strike 2. It's 0-2. Uh-oh. Well, damn it. You know how shitty of a 9th inning this sets up, too? It's like Veerling, Workman, and fucking McKinstry. It's like, oh, damn it, dude. Please, Riley. For the one time. Green bomb for the one time. Turn the season around here. And Jones just got caught stealing. Uh, 2019, even worse. Top 9, 2-2. Nobody wants to win. Pinago, Guerrero Jr., and Okamoto. So we have the 2, 3, and 4 hitters of the lineup due up. Best part of their lineup due. The only benefit of that is I guess it'll be Green, Veerling, and Workman in the 9th. Or in the bottom of the 9th. Well, I mean, we do get maybe Green can homer. Canley Jansen will come in to pitch the top of the 9th. Might as well. He just hasn't pitched in like 2 weeks. Yeah, Green will have a fresh at bat at least. Hey, a walk-off green bomb. We all are seated and waiting. We are all seated and ready for it. Our pussies are opened and wide. Drop that home run seed. Pause. No homo, though. No gay shit. All right, well, we'll see how Jansen does. Need a big shutdown top 9. Get us to the bottom of the 9th so we can win this thing with some theatrics. Ooh, from 2-1, you're the winner. Hell yeah. You got your warm-up ball? Hell yeah, dude. You can throw 40-5. The pitching isn't the problem, really. I think if you look at it, the majority of our losses since we've been injured, really pitching is like the least of our concerns. We've had like 2 or 3 really bad blow-up games, but like we're losing a lot of games like 4-3 and shit like that, 4-2 or like 2-1, 3-2. Where it's like, we need pitching, but like we can score like 6 runs a game. We win almost every single game that we've been playing in. 5 runs, the majority of them. You know what I mean? Like we'd be over 500 if we could do that. That bums me out a little bit, I suppose. 1-1. Two one. Full count. Come on, Canley, put him away. And he strike. Oh, no, never mind. That was strike 2. 3-2. Put him away, Canley. Drop something nasty at the bottom of the zone. What's the score in the Pistons game? And they strike out Pinago. Here's Guerrero Jr. Guerrero now. Guerrero Jr., I guess. Proper, more correct name. Is it the start of the 4th quarter, 87-74? Called strike 1. Hell yeah, dog. They just got to finish strong, and we force the game 7. Back into D. And then they get the second out. All right, way to get a tough out in Guerrero Jr. Way to get a real tough out in Guerrero. Pinago. Thank you. I appreciate you. I've been asking people all stream about that. No one's corrected me. I appreciate you, Dog Swim. Pinago. I was saying Pinago, I guess. That's pretty close. I always with umlauts above letters I'm not used to, like the N. It's not a noise I'm used to making. Or trying to like comprehend in the context of all the other letters. Because it has an interesting effect on the letters around it, not necessarily the N itself. So I always apologize with Hispanic last names and names with umlauts because I always can fuck them up a little bit. Like, I know that, like, the difference between Perez and Perez, right? You throw the umlaut above the E, it's Perez. Without it, it's Perez. Like Salvador Perez, Wencio Perez. One has an umlaut, the other doesn't. You know what I mean? Once you learn the rules, it becomes very easy to decode names. But I just don't know all of the umlaut rules. I'm pretty good with the E because it goes pair and then per, right? E becomes A-ish with an umlaut. Yeah, well, Kenny, that's happened. Also, the Pistons, with the Magic in 2003, fell down 3-1 and came back to win the series in the same exact pattern. The Pistons are doing this again with the Cavs, and I think it would have sent. It was the same game that I think sent us to the ECF. Right? We won that game, went to the Eastern Conference Finals, and lost. It's the exact same weird pattern we've had from past postseasons coming through in this one. Hopefully they can win this. Cavs are a good ass team though. They have to play strong and finish strong. Plus they're home. You never know. Fourth quarter is where it all happens. 1-2 here with 2 away. They've gotten the tough outs, so can they get the final tough out in Okamoto? You know how sweet it would be to be a pretty good Japanese player right now? Because like if you're a decent player, they think you're like the next Shohei, and they like I don't know, you just instantly come over at 23, never have to play minor league baseball, pretty much just make the team as a starter. It's just like that's the expectation for you coming in. It's like fuck yeah, dude, I'm getting big money. I don't know. Was game 4 the game that they called 8,000 fouls in favor of the Cavaliers? Or was that game 5 where they called the fouls like the attempted foul shots were like 35-12? Was that game? It's like, yeah, I don't really care about that game then. Whatever game where the Pistons shot 5, got like 10 free throws called for them, or like 6. And the Cavaliers had 36 attempts to their 12. It's like, well, 6 fouls compared to at least 17. You know what I mean? And then like the final score was like 8-point difference, and it's like, yeah, I don't know. It seems like I don't know much about basketball. For sure, dog swim. All right, bottom of the 9th. Tigers, Blue Jays tied at 9. Tigers with the shot to walk this thing off. Hoffman will come into pitch. Jeff Hoffman comes into pitch. Riley Green, Vierling, and Workman will hit this inning. I doubt anyone gets pinched hit for because it's a righty on the mound. Here we go. Murakami, yeah, we could have used him. He's a good right-handed hitter. He'd have fit a major need for us. He's left-handed, never mind. That's probably why we didn't try to go get him. We didn't need him. Let's go Tigers. Let's go Tigers. Let's go Tigers. Imagine if that's how I actually talk. That there would be nobody here. If I had like a spurgy voice. And Detroit Tigers are going to win the game. Kevin, I've been born believing. Unlike you, I'm born to believe. I've never not believed in my whole life. I already know someone's homering here. It may even be Matty V for the surprise walk-off. Everybody to your feet. In fact, I'll even stand up. I'll stand up for the. Yeah, all right, here we go. Mostly because I'm just tired of sitting down. All right, let's stand up for good luck. I think that'll help out. Is the audio fine? 0-1. Basically, Riley gets another at-bat. He saw like 5 pitches in his last one. So he gets 2 straight at-bats here. He should hit one. Come on, Riley. Let me sit down. 2-1. Ooh, boy. Nice hitters count. We got a 2-1 count. He swung and a miss. It's 2-2. Just like that, home run. Just watch it. I'm not left-handed, so that explains the awkward swing. Fouled away, it'll be 2-2. It'll remain 2-2. Something like that. We got swept, and then we've lost 3 in a row. We broke a losing streak at the end of the Kansas City series. And Riley Green strikes out, 1 away. Oh, damn it. Here's Matt Vierling with 1 away. I think the Matty V bomb is coming. The V bomb, the victory bomb, V Day. I believe in the Vierling homer. Fouled away, it's 0-2. Uh-oh. Fuck. Yeah, 6 game, we've lost 5. Oh, Pistons score? I don't know. It's better if I don't look. I think I curse the Pistons if I look at the Pistons game. 0-2. If I just don't watch the Pistons or acknowledge the score directly, everything seems to go good for the Pistons. Yeah, he did let a slider right down the middle go on the first pitch. He would have smoked that too if he'd have hit it. 1-2. We almost got the Vierling bomb. Come on, Matty V. End this fucking game. Give us some momentum for once. Fouled it away. It'll be 1-2. Man. Bullshit. $185. Sheesh. Hopefully Pistons keep it going. Pistons play well when they're about to be eliminated. Is Cade playing well today, Kenny? Cade's been a whole demon. As soon as we get to about to be out of the playoffs, half the team become unstoppable. It's very funny to see. Might as well just go down 0-3 in the next series so that way we can win. Damn, Vierling pops out. Maybe, I don't know. He might have reached. He did! Hell yeah, that somehow blooped in. We're like 8 guys getting to that baseball. Just finds a spot. Here comes Workman to hit a 2-run walk-off. Here we go, the work bomb. Gotta pray. Like that one Trump guy. It's my favorite way people pray. Ball 1. Please, baseball gods. Let Gage Workman be the guy that wins this game because it's way funnier if you let him win. Yeah, swing and a miss. It's 1-1. Fuck, dude. He's also 0 for 3 with 2 Ks. He's due for a hit. Fouled it away. It's 1-2. Fuck, dude. As long as he doesn't ground into 2, I guess that puts McKinstry at second in the bottom of the 10th. Please hit this, Gage. Please, dude. We need a big hit. And he strikes out. Here's Zach McKinstry. 2 down. Runner at first. It's AJ's birthday, and we can't even win the game. McKinstry's up now. 1-0. The McKinstry walk-off would be so legendary right now. We just need a triple. Yeah, there is, Dog Swim. There is. Hey, Matt Vierling just still second on a 2-0 count. Base hit could win us the game. Oh, the arcade thing you guys did, Kenny? I didn't watch it, but I'm sure it was fine. Patriots did it lame like they always do. They're not very good at schedule releases. Though it was funny to see the guys riding roller coasters. They might have walked McKinstry. They did. That'll bring up Torque with 2 on and 2 out, bottom of the 9th. The Torque off. Come on, Spencer. Ball 1. Please, Spencer Torkelson, please win this game. Hell yeah, Kenny. 2 prime games. Not bad. But 2 home prime games anyway. 2-0. Or 1-0. Please, Torque, just a base hit, dude. We win the game. 1-1. We don't need a home run, dude. Just a single. Good hit single. Fouled it away. It's 1. Fuck, dude. Two. Please just get a single, dude. Just beat it into the outfield. He will score from second. Down, get down. Yes, dude, he got it. Torque with the walk-off. Let's fucking go. Torque with an RBI walk-off single. And the Tigers win it 3-2 in the bottom of the 9th. Let's fucking go. Woo! Big Torque comes through. His second walk-off of the year, I think. Oh, we needed that win so fucking bad, dude. Oh, we needed that kind of win so bad. In the worst way. In the worst way, we needed that win. We go to 20-25. GG's to the Blue Jays fans. But boy, did we need to win that fucking game in that exact fashion. Now we have Casey Mize pitching for us tomorrow. Oh, dude, we needed this shit. Oh my god. My boy Torque comes through just like I thought he would. The Torque off. He may suck ass 90% of the time, but sometimes he comes through. Oh, we needed somebody to be the hero, and he did it. Yeah, Casey Mize is activated tomorrow morning. He'll be back. Reddit's already making great Torque edits. Hell yeah, dude. Really? Are they already on it? I have to pop open a second one. Tigers, Reddit. Do I go to Motor City Kitties? Is that the best one? Nope, not that one. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's like a barely followed account. Yeah, never mind. I always hope for Torkoff. It's nice to see him finally do something and win a game for us. All right, we go to 20 and 25. It's nice to finally not be the worst team in baseball. You know what? They also needed a player like Torque or Riley Green to actually walk that game off. Not only just because of like morale, but like I think the team mentally needed to see like that guy got us. That takes so much. I think that'll take a ton of pressure off of them going forward. And I think it just loosens it up a little bit. Like genuinely, they needed to see that they could like not win, like they could win a game in the way that they just did, and like still win a game in the way that they just did. That's a huge mental boost for a team like that. Finally, what a good Friday night. All right, everybody, I'm gonna get out of here. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I enjoyed streaming it. Thank you so much for hanging out. We should be live tomorrow. I don't see why I wouldn't be. What time is it? A 1 or a 7 tomorrow, or a 6 tomorrow? 1 tomorrow. Oh yeah, we'll be live tomorrow then. Hell yeah. Not a second thought. Hey, we'll get back to 500, boys. You see, it's a long year. We could always be better. We'll get there. The reinforcements are coming. Basically, right now, it's Kaiser Montero in Avengers Endgame, standing there, getting ready to fight Thanos, and all of a sudden, it's like, on your left. And Casey Mize just popped out of nowhere. And now the rest of them are going to start coming in like gnats. I believe we should see Bo Brisky and Will Vest return in the coming weeks as well. Yeah, AJ getting ejected. The boys are getting healthy. That's going to be a huge boon. Just getting Casey Mize back will lift that team up tremendously. Because then it's like, okay, it's going to get better. That's the thing that they need to know. It will get, like, it's not over. The season isn't over. It's only fucking May. Just calm down. Everything sucks right now. But we'll get through this. That's kind of the way that a message today sends. And with a guy like Casey coming back tomorrow, who was having a real good year, and is one of the leaders of the team. Like Framber, like we got a good game out of Framber. Kiter can pitch good right now. Casey can pitch good. Jack actually hasn't been pitching bad. That start against the Mets was horseshit, by the way. If you think that start was Jack Flaherty's fault against the Mets, you really weren't paying attention to what the umpires did to us in that series. Go look at every pitch at bat that Jack Flaherty had, and you will start to go, what in the fuck? Yeah. Yep. Hey, just got to keep positive, get back to 500, be right around 500 as we get everybody back. As long as we enter August or right around the deadline at 500. I think this season's still very possible. No, we're getting the regular Mize back. He didn't get an arm injury. He had a leg injury. He's probably been throwing and playing catch the entire time, which is why Casey isn't getting a rehab start. By the way, I don't think he ever stopped throwing the baseball. Like normally when Mize has been hurt, it's always been an upper body injury. This time he like hurt his hamstring and it wasn't that bad, so he was able to throw the entire time and stay loose. So he should be good to like just plug right back in. And a lot of the reason he's been pitching so well is delivery, and I think a lot of that's coming from a guy like Verlander. All right. Yeah, Mize was pitching like the Mize we drafted. But all right, boys, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm pretty hungry. I want to go eat. I wanna get fucked up and enjoy my evening and play some video games. I'm playing with some friends tonight. That's mainly it. So that's why I didn't want this game to go long and why I was like, please don't go past 9:45, 10 o'clock. All right, though, everyone. I'm gonna get out of here. I got some shit to take care of. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for a fun stream. Thank you for all the likes. We'll be live again tomorrow and Sunday. I'll hope to see you at one of those two streams. If not, I'll see you when I see you next. As always, it's go Lions, go Patriots, and it's always go Tigers, even if we win, especially when we win. Yeah, peace out, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.